now throwing here to start the drive. And Stills over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, they'll continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball the second time.
Being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Eluding the pressure right. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Oh my
God. After tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They'll run with Dre, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Let's set up the incomplete.
I almost see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Can't believe they're going to take me all those hours.
He goes underneath the drain. Heck of a move.
You wanted, right?
Down near the 23.
I was willing to work till
It's a
Friday.
gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They fucked up when they let me know. And now they're losing.
Like they saw something on tape.
That comes out of their budget.
They just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something.
And I know my boss got written up because he didn't pay me my A-rate. Because they didn't even question it.
Because they knew it was true. They knew it was fucking true. And you was going to sue the shit out of
No, I wasn't going to sue. I was going to call. No. They thought I was going to call the.
7 on your side.
No, the government. Because every time they do that, they get fined.
Oh, shit.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They get a big fine for that.
The completion. It's 4th down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal.
They get a big fine for that.
That was really true here. This one felt like all of a
And
sudden.
per incident.
Let's go ahead and get it. And it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do. But the buck stops with the head coach on the other one. He has to bring one down to 10.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Try for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. They go play action here on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Smith catches left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
And going to the air on the opening drive. And he rifles one incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they're doing.
And down he goes. Stephon Anthony leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
There's another order coming?
Yeah.
When?
What's today?
Wednesday?
No, the date.
When?
What's the date?
On play action.
22nd, I think.
I thought the next one's from the 24th.
It's caught out Ryan Amendola.
That's Friday.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And it's caught here. Amendola. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to it quickly.
And that's what you count on. I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch him, you tackle him, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 in Raider territory at the 46. They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
So you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down.
What happened?
You just text me, my mic is on.
So we can talk about that bitch? Fucking ugly ass ex-bitch mug? Oh, shit. Damn. Somebody's smoking, but it ain't me.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first downs.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. That's the 20. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw it to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got room. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here was the line.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you had.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A gain of 39 that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And now it's second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's when the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL, and in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know if the analytics coach would have said that. It seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. The open man is Smith. And he is out of bounds just shy of the 20. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. And Cook has it left side. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. And they're going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you were ever wondering, should I believe my special teams coach about, these plays are valuable? Think no more. Huge play, big block, and that had set up their offense inside the 10-yard line. A chance to score.
They'll set up to throw. Across that corner, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now they'll throw him out of the gun. And he fires one incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Vecchio now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. That is brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, Drake. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Switzer now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. One, none. Ohio.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Oh, Amari Cooper couldn't pull it in there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Cooper again the target. 3rd down here. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Here now, Johnny Townsend. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And he uncorks a beauty, best of the day. And this will be taken at the 13. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Got an open man is Washington. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go.
On second down, Martin. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
This one caught left side by Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go. Patriot. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
All right, here we go. Detroit 39. Green 39. Gone.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this time around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Here we go now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
And there's a nice catch by Mike Gesicki, the rookie out of Penn State. Barney, you saw him when you were covering Big Ten football. He didn't block very many people, but that's not what they asked him to do. They asked him to go downfield and catch the ball. We just saw there.
Yeah, absolutely right, and he can do it with the best of them.
And how about him in his high school video? Did you ever see any of that with him dunking basketballs and spiking volleyballs? His athletic ability is off the charts.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? You know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And we'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Detroit! Detroit!
They come out here in the eye. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it's second down. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option to play action, maybe throwing it.
Back to throw here. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Now,
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's third down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, nice move. And out comes from the Dolphins now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, and
that's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 54 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
All right, here we go.
Now a handoff for Drake. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely forced to do a goal attempt.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth. Still searching for that first interception in this game and down on the scoreboard. Remember, they won last week, and a big reason why they had 3 picks.
And one characteristic I've always noticed about great defenses is that they want to be the ones that have a huge impact on the game and actually lead their teams to victory. So you just noted 3 interceptions last week, and they won. A little extra pressure that they're feeling right now, but they haven't gotten those interceptions in this game, and they're losing.
Switzer now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Cameron Lake in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On the give, this is Drake. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And down inside the 15 it goes. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for... And that's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mike Gesicki, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll come out throwing here on first down. His throw incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Let's go!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for the Raiders, 54 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now back to throw. It's caught by Roberts. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Again, it's Balaj. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Let's stop!
They'll look to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead in there to drop him for a 40-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. They're under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And it's caught. Roberts has it for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. Pushing through the contact. Still going. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Yeah, that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield. Incomplete.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now, they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, this is caught inside the 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Here we go. Brand 38.
Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Cook has it left side. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. And give him a full 10 yards there. Second and goal.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding a hole in the defense and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Anthony in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. There they will hit the road next week.